The Northrop P-61 Black Widow. The Northrop P-61 Black Widow has a crew size of 3. It is powered by two 1,491 kilowatt, 2,000 horsepower Pratt & Whitney R2865 18-cylinder radial engines. The maximum speed of the aircraft was 366 miles an hour and the maximum surface ceiling is 33,100 feet. The max range of the aircraft is 2,800 miles. The wingspan of the P-61 is 66 feet. The length of the aircraft is 49 feet and 6 inches. Its weight when fully empty is 9,979 kilograms or 10 tons. The maximum takeoff weight for the P-61 is 13,472 kilograms. The weaponry on board the Black Widow was 4 20mm Hispano cannons fitted to the front belly of the aircraft. It's capable of taking 726 kilograms of bombs under its wings. A bit of history of the aircraft. At the time of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941, the United States Army Air Corps had no specialised night fighter in its ranks. It was never thought a night fighter would be needed until the summers of 1940. This was until Lieutenant General Douglas C. Emmons, commanding officer GHQ Air Corps, when he visited Britain and saw with his own eyes the threat of night bombers in the Battle of Britain. The results of his recommendations to the United States Army Air Corps drew up preliminary specs for a night fighter and sent them to the Northrop Company, which was working on a night fighter on behalf of the British Purchasing Commission in the USA. The design they were working on would be the radar-equipped, and it would have a crew of 2, be fitted with heavy weaponry and spec up for long-endurance flight. The USAAC practically took over the project. The RAF still took part in the project for a bit, but it dropped it instead of the Bristol Viewfighter came to its own for a night fighter. In 1941, the Northrop Company was ordered to construct 2 prototypes of the P-61. The prototypes called XP-61. The production order was signed for 573 aircraft over the next 18 months. The first prototype took off on 21st of May 1942. It was another 18 months before the first production P-61 Black Widow aircraft appeared and took off into the skies. Other changes were made to the P-61 from the XP-61 was the inclusion of external fuel tank drop tanks to extend the range to the aircraft. The flame arresters / dampeners placed in radio equipment in different places in the aircraft. This all helped on the performance of the aircraft. These changes took over a month to design and put the P-61 behind schedule. After the aircraft came into service, they had 3 crewmen. They had a pilot, a gunner, and a radar operator. The aircraft had very advanced radar from the 1940s. The 4 20mm cannon on the aircraft were Hispano M2 cannons. They were fitted to the underbelly of the aircraft facing forward. It had 12.7mm M2 Browning machine guns fitted into remotely aimed dorsally mounted turrets. A similar system will be used in the B-29 Superfortress. The turret will be driven by General Electric GE2CFR123A3 gyroscopic fire control computer, which can be fired by the gunner or the radar operator. The P-61 Black Widow will fit with 2 Pratt & Whitney R2825S double wasp engines, which had 18 cylinders. The engines were fitted with 2-stage and speed mechanical superchargers. These superchargers were fitted to save weight on the aircraft. The engines were not fitted with turbo superchargers, despite they could gain aircraft 50 miles an hour more speed, but had 10,000 feet of height to the surface ceiling of the aircraft. And so on. The P-61 was fitted with SCR 720 radar in front and nose of the aircraft. It could be used in airborne detection out to 8 km-ish, and could also function as an airborne beacon / homing beacon. With this, the radio operator could find targets, guide the pilot onto targets, and the pilot has a small panel on his instruments to track the aircraft either onto targets the Pacific aircraft and shoot it down. The operational history of the aircraft is extremely long and very long-winded. I will come on to that in a different video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. See you next time.